Hi there and welcome! It's Patmos and we're playing Hearts of Iron 4, the Road to 56 mod with Argentina. Let's jump straight into it and continue our war efforts. Well, we took most of South America and we're onwards to Central America. And maybe you're wondering why not take all of South America. Well, I can show you. Venezuela joined Japan and a few other nations, and I'm not ready to go to war with them because we are already at war with all of the allies. So I'd say let's just be safe and continue first into Costa Rica. We should be preparing for that. Yes, we are. And that should just go rather quick. Don't know how many divisions he has, but hopefully we can really do a good job. Oh, we can recruit an operative. Well, that's fine. Anything we should do? Not really. Or militias? Not really sure what I should do with militias. What does this do? Less experience. Or add building slots. No, don't really need those yet. So most of those we're not going to do. We're probably losing convoys, yes. Oh, that's just the way it's going to be, the fall of Gibraltar. Did nationalist Spain join Japan? Interesting. They're moving into France. Right here, they are at war with the Soviet Union. Well, it's kinda tricky, all in all. France and Italy, yeah, that's fine. Let's go. See if we can take it. Costa Rica joined the Allies. Well, the Americans won't join because they're not in the Allies. They joined with Turkey. Perhaps we should already start to prepare for the next one. Austria capitulated. I guess. Yeah, to the Soviet Union. Interesting. I'm really curious how they can do. They're not doing too well at some fronts, but... Oh, we got Costa Rica, that's nice. All these small wars aren't too hard. Beating Mexico might be harder, and since we have, well, basically almost no navy, that can be really tricky to actually do something. We are already at war with Honduras, it appears. That would be nice. Yes, we are, so we don't have to justify against them. Perhaps we should already justify... Oh, that takes a long time. Probably goes quicker if we just wait for this one to finish and then do it. We have 1 million men. We have extensive construction, so we can go quite a bit further. Perhaps we should train a few more divisions. Do we have enough? Oh no, we don't have any sufficient number of tanks. We have not enough artillery either, so let's just train 6 more divisions. Gonna need quite a few divisions if we want to hit the Americans at some point. It would be nice if the Venezuela would actually back off his troops and send them somewhere else. That would be helpful. He also has quite a few divisions. Well, maybe at some point we should just go for it. They have a lot of oil, which is interesting. Well, let's sign non-aggression pacts, that's fine. Trying to improve relations with us, which is also fine, I don't really care about that. What's more are my spies doing? Probably building an intelligence network somewhere in the US. Alright. She can do the same. Let's write a large thing. And then maybe we should do some sort of technology stealing thing. We are trying to better our navy, at least in research, so we can start building one at some point. Probably take a long time before we can put that really into effect, but well, if we are able to, like the United States, that would mean we would be able to do a good job building factories and just getting a lot of stuff, but that's still quite far in the future. Time's not going that fast because the computer has to do a lot of calculations. This is interesting. They're really kicking France in the... well, you know. So that's interesting. Really like to see how they'll develop. I mean, the French are doing quite a good job there, but the Spanish are doing a good job there. British seems to have invaded here. Along with the Americans, but they're not together, so interesting. Let's declare war. Try take Nicaragua, and after that going to Honduras. Should I justify against them already? Yes. Alright. Perfect. Really curious why they didn't just go for the... Ooh, what should we get? Well, let's modernize the fleet. They should have just went for the capital. X9 probably will, so... Now I'm sure they will. They're just going to take the provinces. They're defending now. Then they'll counter. And he'll be gone. Well, that should be it. We're continuing, which is great. Japan wants us to join their faction. I'm not going to do that. We will stand alone. Well, let's take all of Nicaragua. That's interesting. Alright, so we have extra factories. What should we build? We have quite the equipment, so that's not a problem. We have the artillery, which is nice. Do still with some extra support. Using a bit too much of that. And I could do with a little bit extra rubber, but I don't think we're going to get that. Not really. Oh, maybe in Mexico. Alright, Honduras capitulated. We are already justifying here. Against San Salvador. How long will this take? 110 days, so we'll wait. What should we do with Venezuela? Not too sure. I think we have enough divisions to beat him, but that'll also get us at war with Japan and Spain. Now I think Japan is pretty occupied in, well, the Far East and probably against the Americans. Let's hope so. But I think for now it's quite okay if we don't go to war with them. They're actually attacking down here, which is good job. If we could get them to... Let's go with carriers. to actually send troops all over the world and not defend the homeland, we stand a chance. We can sign a non-aggression pact with them. Let's do so. It means that as soon as we get close to America, we can withdraw our troops against the Americans. At least put them at the border, see what he does. He'll probably put troops there as well. And if it's not too many, we can just justify and declare war. We'll have to see, but it's a good option. And of course we are gaining intel. He has a lot of divisions, a lot of manpower fielded. Just like to know where they are. I would like to infiltrate the army. Ooh, we got a better destroyer. Perfect. Now let's get a better cruiser. Our ships, I think. Oh, not really. So let's do the better destroyer. Let's see. Of course, we need anti-submarine warfare. So use torpedoes. And a light battery, but that's not really a good light battery, so I guess we're not going to do that, because we will need a lot more upgrades first. So that's what we are going to focus on. Now this should be almost done. Yes. Wrap this up, start justifying here, and then check in Europe, see how everything is going. There they go. Interesting, every time we justify, other nations go and guarantee them we are already at war with, so basically they're just wasting political power. Which I think is actually interesting. Continue, come on. America is attacking Venezuela. Perhaps that's not really what I want. Because that would mean I have to fight America on two fronts and not just their mainland. Romania joined the Allies. Ouch. I guess that's hurtful for the Soviet Union. And it appears the Allies managed to kinda stop the Spanish. Ah, El Salvador capitulated. Perfect. Each conference is over, that's nice. How many artillery pieces do we have? 4.8 million. Now, that's something I want to check. Because what if I add an extra artillery unit? Gives us a lot more soft attack, a little bit more hard attack, more defense, more breakthrough. Just a few hit points, but that's fine. Do we have enough artillery pieces for that? Yes, we do, so I'm gonna do that. Makes our division stronger. Alright. Well, we don't really have what we need to build useful ships, so I guess this is it. Okay. Let's build more armor. At some point using them. Start justifying. Yes, perfect. These guys can get ready. Go at war with the British. We can just make a move like this. Alright, that's done. Let's see how he does here. He's pulling out troops from the line. Send off the Americans. Good thing is the Americans can't withdraw there, so they'll be able to destroy those divisions. And that'll be helpful. Every division destroyed means one less we have to defeat. We go to war. And the longer the war keeps on going here, the better it is for us. So that's nice. Doesn't appear too good for the Soviet Union though. Iran is growing massively. They are actually winning in Turkey. While when we started the Turks were winning. Japan is just struggling in China. So they're not really a factor. Oh, it appeared the French did a landing of some sort. Probably done by the British, but see. Oh, Spain is also doing a job in Africa. This is all really interesting. Just playing with Argentina, I thought, well, the world would, or at least the World War would develop quite normally, but the whole world got shaken up. How far along are we? 8 more days to go. We now have active sonar. I think we should go down here and get these better weapons. There's quite a lot to research, but I think we should do that. Really need all those better guns, because now our ships are quite useless and it's not worth building them yet. So let's do all those upgrades. Takes time. Too bad we didn't have time to do that earlier, but well, now we do have the time, so now we will. We can do war propaganda, giving us more war support, which is always good, so let's do that. Kinda wished I had a better computer already, but I don't, I'm sorry. So everything is just going slow. I'm already looking for a better one, but well, quickly have to pay 800 euros, and if you really want one, you're over 1,000. And well, that's not the money I want to spend on that right now. So I'll have to save a while and then buy a new computer. Wish I was already making money from YouTube, then I could use that, but that's not the case. It might not be the case for quite a while, so I'll have to wait and see. Now let's check, because these guys are all moving in different directions, which is good. This is nice. Now start justifying against... Ooh, that takes a long while. Still has to happen though. That's what we are going to do. Yes. That's all fine. Well, I'm still proud of the fact that we really grew our nation. Quite a bit. Looks amazing. My humble opinion, of course. What are we doing? Building dockyards. Which is interesting, since we're not building any ships. And we need rubber. Perhaps I should use this time to build a few rubber factories. Let's do that. Get more self-sufficient. Now let's see. Ooh, we could just improve these, right? Since we did not do that yet. We have the factories now, I guess. Alright. Let's get these guys in there. Maybe I should get an extra army in. Be beneficial. I think I'm gonna do it like this. Get these guys out. Now these two are with one famous general, or what is it, the field marshal. And now they can join in. The fleet modernization came in. Area development, we get bonuses. Alright, that's fine. Let's do so. Now let's set this up. So we should somewhat like this. Really don't like having to trade so much, but we want to produce, we have to do for now. Although, I think, yeah, we can build iron, but it just gives us 6 iron, so that'll be okay. Let's do so. Just move them down, we can move those up later. Alright, they are moving. Eritrea joins the Allies. Well, we're not in Africa. Could have been a move. Just go right there. Attack the French there, but perhaps Spain is doing that for us, so we don't have to. The legal status of women. Well, women's rights are not my main priority right now. Attacking Mexico is... Why aren't these guys moving? I really want them to move. So this should take a while, I guess. Sorry, I think my finger hit the microphone, so if that makes a lot of noise, sorry. Yeah, this is going to take a while, especially since the game is going rather slow. A new logistics company came in. That's nice. Anything important to focus on? Doesn't appear so. Plus 10, soft attack, soft attack. Could be nice. Well, these are all interesting as well, so I'm gonna go a little bit with that as well. We need to keep our weapons on par, and especially we want to go to war with the Americas. Really need good guns, so I'm gonna do that as well. It's taking me too long, why not just rush it? Plenty of time to regain your organization. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's get this better gun as well. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, that's my little birdie flying around, so sorry for that. Well, at least we are slowly preparing. Let's take a look at Europe. Well, the Spanish are doing a better job. I think they went closer to Paris. So it's all just a mixed view. Soviets doing not a good job. Should check, perhaps. Yeah, Soviet Union's doing not quite well. Though they have fielded similar amounts of manpower. And they have similar losses, so I wonder how it's all going like that and why, but it's interesting. The American is doing a good job, which could mean he's putting in a lot of troops here. Let's hope so, and let's hope he keeps them there for a while. So In a while we can attack the Americas without all of his divisions present there. Let's build some more fighters and dive bombers. Support our troops. He almost cleared his pocket, which is actually quite good. If the Spaniard managed to do that. Well, that could be the rescue of the Soviet Union. A good Spaniard job there. Still curious though, because Japan is actually kind of struggling there. But they almost overtook New Guinea. They're in Indonesia. So they are doing a good job. Right, so we have a better cruiser hull. Perhaps we should get this one. We also need that. Interesting. Well, at least I just can take a look at this for hours. One big mighty Argentina. Ooh, the American is trying again. Let's hope he gets his ass kicked again. Let's get the better gun again. Well, that's actually going quite fast. We're still in 1942 and really have a chance to develop. I need 3 of them to enter that, so we have a complete army. That's nice. We still have 1 million men, so probably should train some more. Let's do another 6. Or maybe 9, because then we have 3 full armies. That'll be interesting. Can we see something? Ooh, he has a lot of divisions. That could be a problem. I have to see how that'll go. Well, perhaps everything will end just in Mexico. I really want all those batteries in so we can actually start building the destroyers. After that we can do all the carrier models, etc. That's better, I guess. So a long time to go, and this episode has already been running for almost half an hour. So I'm going to end it right here with just overview of our great Argentine league. We stand alone against, well, pretty much half of the world, maybe more. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, I don't know, comments about what I'm doing, leave them in the comment section. I'll respond to it. Subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. That'll help me. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye bye.